Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hearts Crochet Podcast, where we're celebrating Merry Vlogmas 2022. Today is the last day of 2022, December 31st, 2022. It is Saturday, December 31st, and it is the 6th day of Merry Grinchmas, which I've been celebrating with you since the 24 Cups of Cheer. We then went into the 12 Days of Christmas, which is the 12 Days of Grinchmas. And that is 12 different holiday flavored cocos that we are brewing up and seeing what they taste like. And hopefully find some that we might like in the future. I do have to apologize for the little bit of frogginess in my throat today. As I explained in a couple of videos before, I had a couple of pretty low days and I did a lot of boo-hooing or something, I don't know. And then I yelled at the dogs because they chewed up a bunch of stuff anyway, like all my plants in the whole sunroom. So anyway, I have some froggy going on. That was part of the reason that I didn't have a video yesterday, because it was a lot worse. Plus, when I got in from work, I just needed to go to bed. I couldn't deal with any. No, I was so tired I had to go to bed. So anyway, that's the excuses for today. So anyway, we are going through these different hot cocoa flavors, and the one I missed yesterday was milk chocolate for day 5 of Grinchmas, or 12th day of Christmas. Day 5 was milk chocolate, and today, day 6, is mint. So yeah, I have already torn open the things and got this crazy video making me blurry already. I have already torn open the packages and dumped them in there so I didn't have to make all that noise for you today. And I'm going to brew them up. I mixed them together, so mint and milk chocolate should be pretty good. So I'm going to put it over here and get it to brewing. I'm going to let it sit there for a minute, and I don't know if it actually heats the water. I guess it heats the water as it goes through. I really haven't broken it down and tried to figure out exactly how it does. I know that the one at work says heating in it. It won't actually start your cup brewing until the water is heated. So I'm not sure. This one sounds like it does some percolating or something before it does that. So either way, it gets hot and it does what it's supposed to, right? So I'm going to go ahead and start that up. I'm guessing it has to get to a certain temperature before it will actually bring the coffee down. I did finish the beanie for the meandering paw print beanie. I did finish that. I have gotten the beanie and the scarf washed, and it did soften up a little bit, or a good bit. And then I'm going to put fringe on it. Let's see, I have to work tomorrow, and then I'm off again Monday. So I'm going to get the fringe on it and everything before, and the pom-pom before going back Tuesday. And then I'll have it ready for her. But I will show it to you before then. And I'm hoping everybody's hanging in here with me. I noticed that I'm not getting, a lot of the videos aren't getting as many views and comments as they were. But, you know, I know everybody's getting through Christmas, getting over Christmas, trying to just get into the new year. And I totally understand. But I'm going to keep going as long as you're here to watch me. So anyway, today's project, I've just been sitting around watching movies and doing nothing. I got up this morning, went to breakfast, and then I came in, just started sitting and watching movies. I heard Terry with Yarn Joy podcast mention that the new season of Called the Midwife had started, and I found that on PBS. I have a Fire Stick TV, and Fire Stick Oma TV, or however you say that. All this new technology and stuff. So I downloaded the app for PBS which is Alabama Public Television here, which is APT, Alabama Public Television. And I did watch that, so I always love the holiday. Excuse me, I hope my voice doesn't run y'all off before I get finished with my video. I always love the Christmas Call the Midwives. They are always so special. And if I ever watch a single episode of Call the Midwife and don't cry, then it's time to stop watching, I think. I mean, every episode makes me shed a tear somehow. Excuse me. Stirring my cocoa. And I'm sure that's good with milk chocolate and mint. Just sounds good. Kind of like an Andes mint or something like that, right? Or one of the thin mints. So I'm going to let that sit there for a minute. So anyway, my project today is just sitting there. I didn't really want to work on anything that took any effort or anything. So I just sat there, grabbed some stray balls of cotton. And I had decided a while back that my poor dish towels, dish cloths, dish rags, whatever that you wash your dishes with, were getting a little tattered. And but, you know, until they're in pieces, I'm not throwing them away. But this will give me a reason to throw some of those away or put them back for cleaning or cutting up for stuffing in amigurumis. And I have just sat and made me some dish rags today. I like circular ones for some reason. I made myself one way back when I first started crocheting, and I really enjoyed it, using it. And also it kind of fits my hand a little better. And anyway, so I just sat there today and grabbed some, like I said, some scrap balls of cotton. And this is the same cotton that I used on this is the same kind of cotton that I used on this spa kit that I showed you last week. Don't know the color of it. But I think I bought, so if I find the color, I'll let you know. But I think I bought like 5 or 6 cones of these when they were on sale because I wanted to make Bessie, my old truck, a seat cover. But then I got the other truck and poor Bessie just got kicked to the wayside, I guess. I don't know what I did other than just abandon her. I'm trying my coffee because apparently my throat needs it. Of course, that feels really good on my throat. So anyway, there's one. And then this other one is, I know this is Premier Cotton in like those huge, I had something else made of this too. Can't remember what. But this is Premier Cotton in those huge balls that I got on clearance from the Premier website. I think it's Premier Home maybe. Some kind of marled blue or marled denim. Something like that. And it feels a little bit thinner. But it works up about the same. It does feel a little thinner, just feeling like this, than these two. This is also Premier Home Cotton that I got on some type of clearance. Now, this one was a huge skein, like a Red Heart Jumbo or a Pound of Love or something like that. This was a huge ball of that. I also got quite a few Christmas colors at the same time I bought this, and I can't remember when it was, but it was from the Premier website. And then this one is I made several Valentine's things with these, but these came in the smaller balls of Premier Cotton, and it's a pink splash or wash or whatever you call it. And I got them like three balls per pack, like the little they're the same size as the Peaches and Cream little balls of cotton. And I think you had to buy 3 of those per pack. And I can't remember if I bought those from, I may have gotten those from Dollar Tree before they actually put yarn in the stores. I think I might have gotten that from Dollar Tree's website when you had to buy like 24 of them or something. Or a dozen maybe. You had to buy a case of something, I believe. But anyway, so yeah, that's that pink one. I've made Valentine's stuff out of this one. I really like it. So yeah, I've just been sitting around making plain old just dish rags today. And this is just a your standard circle. I'm going to take another little sippy sip. I hate making a video when I sound like this, but I'm trying to keep up. I've missed 2 days now out of the month, and I'm really, I was really trying to do better than that. Oh, that feels so good. My throat is not sore. It's just hoarse, like I said, from yelling at the dogs and crying. You're going to cry yourself sick. Well, yeah, I have over in my lifetime many times. Let's see which one you'll be able to tell. So this is just your standard circle. I start out with 10 double crochets and a magic ring. And I know most of you know how to do this, but I'm going to explain it to those that might need a little more than just showing. So I don't have a pattern, never have used a pattern or anything for these. And it's also the same standard increase like you would on beanies or anything round. Start out with 10 double crochets and a magic ring. Or if you don't do a magic ring, I think you can do, you can make 4 chains and then connect the ends of the chains and then crochet within the circle that those chains make. So anyway, 10 double crochets in the center, and then I slip stitch to the first double crochet, chain 2, and then I go back in the same stitch that I chained up from, and I do, second row is 2 double crochets in each double crochet around, so that'll give you 20. And then the next row, let's see, 1, 2, 3. The next row, slip stitch to the beginning double crochet. You don't count that chain 2 and you skip over it, but it keeps, it helps keep from having a gap in between. And just keep going like that with your standard increase. 2 double crochets in one stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochets in the next, 1 double crochet in the next, all the way around, and then you slip stitch to the beginning, to the first double crochet, chain 2, next row, 2 double crochets in that same stitch that you slip stitch to, double crochet in the next 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets in the next, double crochet in each of the next 2, and so on and so on. And then the next one up, you do 2 double crochets in the beginning stitch, and then 3, a double crochet in the next 3, 2 double crochets, double crochet in the next 3, and then same thing for the next one. And then I think I did I went up to, let's see, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went up to an increase of 2 double crochets in the first stitch, double crochet in each of the next 6. So what's that? 6, 8. So this thinner one, I went up to that. Now the next one down, I think this one I almost ran out of yarn, so I just did a half double crochet, even though it's all still increasing around. I just did a half double crochet around because I got to the end of that last row doing double crochets, and I had this much that needed yarn. I played yarn chicken and I was losing, so I just ripped back that row and did half double crochets all the way around. So yeah, so that's what I did today. I made me 3, and there's 2 more in there of the same this and this. So I got me 5 new dish rags. And really, all I ever wash is coffee cups. I wanted to show you this coffee cup the other day, so I had to wash it and use it again. And this one Renee got me. And this is just the kind of day that I've had all week. Christmas was pretty uneventful. Got to see my nephew that came in from California. And then, what else did we do? We met them the next morning, it seemed like for breakfast, I think, maybe. He and his beautiful girlfriend. And then this week I went back to work, and it about killed me because I had been off 5 or 6 days. And then just some other events that happened, it was just crazy. Busted my new phone, dropped a gold earring down my drain, Puppies chewed up all my just stuff. And it all just piles up, right? So the cup that I have been using, or I have used a couple of times this week, says "Bite me." It's got a shark on it. And this one is also from Renee. And she got this one at St. George Island, Florida. Bite me. That's most of my days, right? Bite me. Oh, this feels so good in my throat. I think I'm actually sounding a little bit better than I did in the beginning too, right? So, I was putting the boxes back in there, but then I realized I had to take these out just to get to these. So we've got 2, 4, 6 more days. I hope y'all aren't too bored with me yet, or with the videos. I know they're a bit much, but I'm trying to not go 15 or 20 minutes at a time, but it's just not happening. So I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with finished what? Hopefully I'll have the fringe and the pom-pom on the top of the meandering paws beanie and scarf. If not, I will have something else for you to see. And there again, if not, we will just drink cocoa and talk. How's that? Hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. I am in for the night. Haven't been anywhere all day. I've just laid up in my recliner and crocheted dish rags and watched the Call the Midwife, and then a couple of Supernaturals, and now I'm watching something called We're No Angels with Robert De Niro and Sean Penn in it. So just a little bit of everything I'm watching. And the party animal I have my pizza rolls and chip and dip ready for my dinner whenever I decide to eat. That's my New Year's Eve party. Woo! I have heard fireworks already going off. I hope if you have to be out and traveling, or if you're out joining others for festivities this evening, that you are safe driving. And if you are not able to drive, please call somebody, find you a designated driver, or call you an Uber, or most county, I know most of the county, some of the taxi services within Jefferson County will give you a ride home for free if you're not able to drive yourself. So anyway, have a safe and happy New Year's Eve, and I will see you tomorrow for a new year. And I appreciate you hanging in here with me. Thank you to all my new subscribers, all my returning subscribers. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a message, all the things, and I will see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Happy New Year.